already watching some thunderstorms to our west. Now, these are going to make their way into the next couple of hours into portions of our western counties. So keep in mind if you have any sort of evening plans in this little area right here where these will be eventually moving into, there might be a lightning threat, maybe some brief moderate to heavy rainfall. These aren't severe at the moment, but we're keeping an eye on them as they continue to move off to the north and east. And then we have additional chances for some showers and storms later on tonight into early Tuesday. And you can see already a little bit of what we call back building. Additional showers are starting to develop. We'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, weather impact alert tonight all the way into Wednesday, and that's because we have a risk for strong severe storms, but also a flash flooding risk. So make sure that you're weather aware. Download that 5 News mobile app for the very latest updates. We'll keep you ahead of the activity and let you know what to expect. Right now, the culprit for all this activity, well, it's this big system right here creating all sorts of issues in Iowa, Nebraska, all the way up into Minneapolis. And you can see it is a big system with a lot of energy working with it. As this system continues to push off towards the east, it's going to bring us those storm chances, and we do have a low risk for severe weather tonight. It's a 1 out of 5, and in a couple areas further to the west are in a 2 out of 5. So again, on the lower side of the scale, and so watching the potential for maybe some strong severe storms tonight into tomorrow. Right around 2, 3 o'clock, that's when this area of storms with this particular model starts to push in tonight, and we'll be watching these. These will be capable of some large hail, maybe some damaging winds, and a low but not zero tornado risk. So we're going to be here all evening and all night tracking these as they make their way towards the area. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, a little bit of a break once we get closer to daybreak, and then late morning, that's when we have more activity that starts to push in. That leads to our risk for tomorrow. So on Tuesday, 2 out of 5. Again, it's not the most high-end risk that we've seen, but we know right now there's a lot going on. People are busy, and school's starting to wrap up, so even students may not be paying attention to the forecast. Just make sure you have ways to receive alerts like the 5 News mobile app, because there's enough of a risk. We want you to stay tuned to the forecast, and so you're not caught off guard by storms. Here's a look at that futurecast for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. That's where we're watching maybe another round of strong severe storms. Any of these more discrete cells, that'll pose the larger hail risk with it as well. And then in addition, large hail, damaging winds, isolated tornado can't be ruled out. And then notice we have all this rainfall. That's going to lead to a flash flooding concern all the way into Tuesday night, early Wednesday. And then additionally on Wednesday, more potential for strong to severe storms. So we're not quite out of the woods. We're watching this. There's a look at the 2 out of 5 for Wednesday. Then we have a flood watch all the way until Thursday morning. So we have got a lot that we are watching, so much to talk about here. And then we'll go ahead, just quickly show you the allergy report, just because if you saw, my eyes are red because the allergies are horrible right now. I can't stress enough how bad those are. And yeah, here's a look at that 7-day forecast. So allergens, storms, heavy rain, and then a nice weekend ahead. So we have some good things to look forward to, and hopefully we can get through the next couple days without any sort of impacts. But if we are to see any severe storms, we're of course here around the clock watching those closely. We'll let you know the very latest, but can't wait for that weekend, just because been talking about an active pattern, and we're going to ignore that rain chance on Monday just so we can focus on the good activity coming up Friday through Sunday.